Do you feel overwhelmed in your business? Like there's never enough time? Like you're working and working and working and getting nowhere fast? Are you overloaded with information and too many options? Are you trying to break through that next level but keep coming up short? So today, I have to work on a Saturday. You might be asking yourself, Marcus, if you work for yourself, why are you working on a Saturday? Well, I usually don't work on the weekends, but today I got to fix up the office here. We just put a new blackboard surface on and everything like that. And it's one of those days where sometimes I get completely confused with internet marketing. Sometimes things get overwhelmed. Sometimes things get out of whack. And today is what I call the overhaul day. So if you feel like you're struggling in your business and you feel like you need a little bit of help getting this thing off the ground, whether you're just starting or whether you're in a seasoned business, this video is going to help you, because what we're going to do is we're going to do like they do in the old days with the inventory check. And we're going to take inventory of every aspect of our business. Now, I can't go to the blackboard here because it's not ready yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you right up here, and hopefully this is still on me and everything like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the old blackboard here over by the pool. And you can see here I got my fancy stuff. Right here is my fancy smoking barbecue. Make some good ribs and stuff on that. Right, really cool stuff. And today the kids, over there, they thought that the turtle that's about that big needs that big pool over there, but to each his own. So let's set you over here and make sure this thing is in fact steady for you, and talk about how to overhaul your business. There we go. Now, what I like to do when I overhaul my business, and again, this starts, if you're just starting out, you could do the same thing with products and services you've bought and stuff like that. And what we want to do is we want to break it down to our ultimate goal. Okay, what's our ultimate goal? What is it we want to do, right? If your ultimate goal is to sell a specific product or an affiliate product or make money or whatever it is, we want to write that goal down, okay? Because the goal, no matter how altruistic it might be, you still have to fund it with money, right? Even my addiction site where we talk about alcohol and everything, it still has to be funded by money. So we still have to keep that in mind. Next, what I want to do is I want to look at my sources, right? Because as we go along, our internet businesses build with us. That means we might start really small with like one blog post, and then over years we have hundreds and thousands of blog posts, or we might start with one video. Then over time we have thousands of videos or hundreds of videos or even 50 videos or whatever it is, right? And this stuff starts to add up. So what we want to do is we want to dissect it into several things. One, put a little dissect line here, right? And we're going to dissect it into traffic sources. Okay, this is where we go through and we ask ourselves what traffic sources we have. So if I have 100 different blog posts and 75 different videos, what I want to do is I want to take a look at those, right? I want to go into my analytics if it's on YouTube, and I want to check out what videos are getting the most views, make sure that the links are working, make sure everything's proper, make sure it's driving people back to my site. Same thing with my blog post, right? Take a look, see where the traffic's coming from, because sometimes it'll change and you have to go through and make sure all the links are working properly. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take inventory of our traffic sources, okay? If you're doing pay-per-click, you would look at your pay-per-click ads and you take a look and you say, one, okay, are the links working? Okay, very important. Just last week we had an issue with our order form links. It was a little thing that I overlooked, and it probably cost me about $20,000, right? It's just something simple that was overlooked on a couple of our order forms. All right, number two, okay, can you do better? Okay, can I do better? Can I do better with a call to action on the video? Can I do better with a different banner ad or a different button on my blog post that's getting a lot of traffic? Can I do better with whatever it is I'm trying to do online, right? Because the fact of the matter is there are so many publishers out there that are getting traffic on YouTube, that are getting traffic with blogs, that are getting traffic on Facebook, that are getting all this traffic, Pinterest, you name it. And they're getting all this traffic and they're not monetizing it correctly. And I go in and I look at it and I'm like, man, you're like not even making that much money, right? So we want to go through and want to dissect everything and make sure it's working right? Number 3, we want to make sure we are building a list whenever possible. Okay, so are we building a list? Is there anything in here, are there any videos where we could add like a PDF giveaway or something like that where we can help them out? And of course, if we have giveaways, let's make sure they're working. Let's make sure they're working properly and everything. So that's why we do the inventory. Next, we want to check on our profit centers. Okay, profit centers. If you're an affiliate, you want to look at these profit centers and say, hey, you know what? I used to be making, $60 every 100 visitors, now I'm only making 20. Or maybe, hey, this offer is performing better now, maybe I should promote that a little bit more. Or, hey, this blog post is getting a lot of traffic, I didn't even think it was. Let's make sure that it's going to the right profit centers. So there's 3 major sections, tri-sections, I don't know what they're called. I know quadrant, but I don't know tri-sections, right? So we have our ultimate goal, say what is it we want to do? Get money, build branding, get a database of people, whatever it is we want to do, okay? Next, we want to look at our traffic sources. We need to know how much traffic. Okay, we need to know exactly how much traffic we're getting from where they're going, what they're doing, everything. The name of the game is monetizing your traffic, right? That is the most important thing. And if you talk to the people who make the most money, they know exactly how many views they're getting. They know exactly how many people are landing on their blog. They know all this stuff, and they're focusing on getting them into the buyer funnel. Very important. So we want to take a look at the traffic sources, and then next we want to look at the profit centers. 1, make sure they're working, okay? Sometimes, like I see working, there we go. Sometimes I see a lot of people link into ClickBank, and 5 years ago there might have been an offer, but now it's not there anymore, right? So they're not working anymore. Order forms like the ones I had, are they working? Videos, are they working properly? Blog posts, are they working properly? This is why you always want to go through a redirect system. All right, if you go through a redirect system, what happens is you have one blog. Okay, what I teach people to do in the Simple Sites course is I teach you to have a hub site. Okay, a hub site is very important, right? You can go get a bit.ly or a tiny URL or something like that, and someone else owns your links. Bad idea. Or you could create a hub site for about $5, right? It's your hosting company will give you this anyway. It's easy to do. Okay, so you get your hub site, right? You get a domain name that's very similar or simple, like marcuslinks.com or marcustips.com. All right, then what I do is I install a tracker. Okay, this is very easy to do. If you're using WordPress, we have some plugins and tools in the Simple Sites course for you. This tracker will track all of your traffic sources and all of your links. All you have to do is add a little thing on the end, so it'll be like, hey, this is going to go to, let's say it's going to a hosting offer. It'd be yoursite.com/host ? Link 5 or whatever, or 5 or something like that, or maybe for a blog name or YouTube video or whatever it's called. That way you could go in at a glance and go, boom, what's working, what's getting me traffic. Once you know all this stuff, you can overhaul your business and you can start to look at what's working, what's not working. Because sometimes you'll find out, like when I did an overhaul back in 2006, I found out that some of the traffic I was buying on the pay-per-click links was coming from one website. What I did is I said, hey, I'm going to go to the website direct instead of using a pay-per-click campaign. I went direct. I bought the ad for $1,600 every 2 weeks, and I was making $30,000 a month, where my margin before was 50-50, right? That's the difference between like 27 grand and not 27 grand, which I think you want the 27 grand, right? That's why we have to go through and do these overhauls. Now, it's very important that you set this up properly the right way, which is why I tell you to use the tools that we have in Simple Sites Big Profits. If you don't yet have Simple Sites Big Profits, go to simplesitesbonus.com. We're going to show you how to do all this. We're also going to show you how to read your stats on your blog, on your YouTube, and everything, so that you can do a little mini overhaul of your business, find where the leaks are, plug them, and make a bunch of money. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and click the little bell, because I got a lot of other videos for you. And if you're really serious about this affiliate marketing thing and you want to work with me directly, hop on over to simplesitesbonus.com. Sign up now while it's in pre-sale, save a bunch of money, and let's make money online together. Thanks again for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.